Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Thursday night broadcast of the Crystal Wheel on Facebook Live with the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temple. My name is Reverend Paul Messerle, and I am again so honored to be able to conduct this journey to the wheel tonight for our color, which is yellow, for success, wealth, and health. Tonight's meditation was written by my very dear friend and mentor, High Priestess Penny Cabot. So we're in for a big treat tonight to Journey to the Wheel. It's been a couple of months since I've been on, so I hope all of you have been well. I hope you've had a good holiday season. And we're getting back into the norm of having Crystal Wheels live at least once a month. If you tuned in December, you got to see Reverend Jack with her wonderful orchid meditation. Orchid is again one of those wonderful higher mind meditations. We don't do them very often, but when we do, there's something special. So thanks again to Reverend Jack for coming in December and taking care of our Facebook Live for our December. So here I am for January. I can see people are coming in. Hello, Mahala. Hello, Molly. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. Dan, hello. Um, so tonight's meditation is a journey that we're going to be talking about in a little bit. But beforehand, just to let you know, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And that means that any donations that you send to us are tax deductible, but also go towards our ministries for the temple. So if you could potentially donate $2 to $5 for your time here tonight at the we would really appreciate that. You can go to the safe link in the information portion of this broadcast at ckht.org, and you can make your donation there for $2 to $5. But we also conduct these meditations for healing, for anyone that needs any sort of healing for their either spiritual well-being or their physical health. Go ahead and in the chat portion of this window, go ahead and place their name for the person who needs healing, and it can even be yourself, the age, and the city or state where they're from. And the reason that we ask that is that when we send our healing lights via Alpha, we want to make sure that we're sending it to the right person. And there's a lot of people out there that have the same name, even the same age. So if we can kind of narrow it down by their location, it's going to help us direct that healing energy out to them a little bit better. So it's nice to see that names are coming in. Hello, Anthony. Um, so um, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, we got lots of things, lots of housekeeping, and lots of new things going on with the temple website. So let's talk about that first. CKHT.org. If you haven't been there in a while, pop on. It's looking really, really sharp. Our webmaster Andrew has been doing a fantastic job, as well as Reverend Bree with our information on that. And if you're not a member of the temple and you'd like to be, first of all, you don't have to be a witch to be a member. Anyone from any walk of life is welcome to be a member of the temple. But it is a $30 membership to join, and annually, and you will get one of 4 quarterly newsletters. So they'll be sent out every quarter, so that you'll have some information about what's going on with the current Sabbats. Their recipes are added. There's all sorts of meditations, wonderful, just things of witchy lore, and they're written by our priests and priestesses and high priests and high priestesses for the temple. So consider doing that. You also would get a temple patch if you don't have one yet. This you'll get this if you become a member, and also if you are a second degree. Or have recently gotten your second degree. We had second degrees finish, I believe, in September. You may be able to also get a pin. So just basically go to the link on there and then log in and make sure that I think Reverend Bree will check to make sure that you are a second degree and in good standing. And then you can get a pin for your ritual wear. So those are all sorts of things that kind of lets you be a Cabot long distance wherever you may be. So you can kind of show your Cabot pride. And on top of that, you can also go to our Society 6 page, which the link is also in the safe portion of this window. So you can take a look at the designs that we have on there. I know they may be a little bit more limited than what we had seen before. We are planning on offering more designs in the future. So stay posted with that. All right. We have some events coming up for the temple. Most importantly, and if you have been on our Facebook page, Lori Cabot and the Cabot Hermetic Temple, you know that we are going to be celebrating Imbolc in Peabody on the 3rd of February, which is Saturday. The doors open at 5 p.m. It's first come, first service for seating, and it's a snowy season, so it may not be very, very heavily attended, but if you're in the area and you can come, attending a Cabot ritual in person is like none other. So if you can make it there, they'd really love to see you there. If you can't make it, you can still come virtually via live stream. So the tickets for both of those are available right now at ckht.org. And if you are a member of the temple, it's $30 for in-person membership. And if you're not a member of the temple and you still want to go to an in-person ritual, it's $35. And if you want to do virtual, it's $10. We are now offering, with this new year, a new way of getting a discount for your ritual attendance, if you want to talk about it in that context. And so it's $180 for full year in-person all access for 7 of the 8 Sabbats. So basically you're getting 1 Sabbat for free. And it's $210 if you are a non-member. So again, $180 for all access for everything but Samhain. Samhain is a separately ticketed event. So check them out. See if you think you want to do an all access pass for the whole year. And you can check those out on our website. And if you haven't noticed, or you may have noticed, that we also have the information for all of our Sabbats. And I've been working on the designs for all of our flyers for that for the year. And wonderful thanks to our dear friend Marcus in the UK, who has graciously allowed us to use his photography for the backgrounds of our Sabbat flyers. So they're really, really sharp, and they're full of magic. And since our magic basically has roots in the UK, it was a nice way of kind of coming full circle and bringing that home energy into our flyers. So thank you so much, Marcus, for your gracious allowing of us to use your photographs in our flyers. A couple other things. We have some more crystal wheels coming up. I'm going to be back next month twice. I've got some time, so I'm going to be actually popping back in on February 1st for In Bulk. We'll be revisiting Bright Pink. And then I'm going to be also there on the 22nd doing my Brilliant Gold. And that is my Egyptian meditation. So please come to that. And then Reverend Jack is going to be back on our Leap Day on the 29th of February for her yellow meditation. So we've got some Facebook Lives coming up, 3 of them in February, count them. And so that's going to be a really wonderful month to journey to the wheel on Facebook Live with us. So we would love to have you with us. This has been a very interesting season since I've last been on. And I don't know if any of you had a particular Yule that was out of the ordinary, but I've spoken to quite a few witches that have experienced something and a phenomenon that they were not expecting. And the presence of the sun was very, very powerful and very palpable on Yule, on the solstice. And I had prophetic dreams. I know of friends that were having experiences in their homes. The sun was calling them. And so it's an auspicious time. And also psychically, it's been a very psychic time. Things have been very on, more so than normal. And so if you're noticing this, just notice that you're a part of the universe's design. You're a part of everything that's happening all around you. You are integral. You are integral to all of those things that are happening. And for myself, whenever I feel that those psychic things are going on, the only thing I can think of is, first of all, gratitude to be able to be aware, to be listening, but also to be careful not to step into an egoic place of all-knowing or being proud that you have that. It's humbling to be able to experience those things. So if psychic phenomena are coming your way, just send little thank yous. Thanks for the heads up to the universe for giving you some sort of knowledge that you needed or that you can use to help yourself or help others. So taking a look, we've got about 6 minutes before we're getting ready to go to the wheel. Just remember, tonight is a new moon in Capricorn. So the new moon is always about starting new things, beginning new projects, starting over fresh. But in Capricorn, it's most pragmatic, right? Capricorn is the goat. It's about being sure-footed, even on unsure footing or unsure ground. And it's about doing so with things that are methodical, not business-like, but not impersonal. It's very, very organized. So if you are disorganized or if things are in kind of disarray right now, this new moon is an opportunity for you to clean the slate and hit the reset button and proceed forward surely with what you're going to be doing. So it's a really, really auspicious time. And In Bulk is coming. So remember, Imbolc is those first tiny stirrings of spring, those stubborn green sprouts that are emerging from the snow, that are letting us know that life is coming back. And I know that a lot of us are dealing with very cold weather right now. Some people are inundated with snow. Just know that Imbolc is always about promise. It's about Bridget lighting those fires, right? The smith going to their anvil and working there. The weaver, the artist, the creativity, even if it's indoors. It's about bringing all of that creativity inside and utilizing it and getting ready for the spring. So that's why I want to come back for Imbolc. So I'll be back on Imbolc on the 1st, doing Bright Pink with self-esteem. So it's good to see names are coming in. More names are coming in. Thank you so much. If you haven't journeyed to the wheel with us, the crystal wheel is an astral construct that actually floats above the city of Salem. And Lori Cabot and her coven in the 1970s, the Black Doves of Isis, created this astral construct as a place for meditation and as a place for solace and as a place for healing, where you can astrally, mentally go to this place. And we have been projecting a color from the universe onto the wheel for a while now. And every week the color changes based on our understanding of where the planets are, what's the best time and the best frequency to receive that energy and also to project that energy. And this week it's yellow for, again, success and wealth and health. And there's a lot of sunlight energy in there. And I know it's kind of an oxymoron to be working with a lot of sunlight energy on the dark nights, right? The night of the new moon. But it's about emitting that light, even in the darkness, and setting out your path forward for success. So to get to the wheel, we're going to quiet our minds and we're going to count down into alpha. We're going to count by a series of numbers and colors from red all the way to orchid, and then also from 10 down to 1, where your mind will get really, really quiet, and it will allow you mentally to leave the physical construct of the space that you're in and, by the speed of light, go to the crystal wheel above Salem, Massachusetts. If you've not been to Salem, try to make it at least once in your life. Again, there's an energy there that's like none other, no matter when you go. And there's deep magic there, and you'll find kindreds there. And it's a wonderful city with wonderful people. So if you haven't been to Salem, try to go. But tonight, you're going to be floating above the city of Salem, and you'll be able to see the harbor and see the wharf and see the wonderful city and all the sparkling lights and the remnants of the snow from our last storm there. So yeah, I'm looking at all of these names, so thank you. Remember, get your names in now. We've got about a little over a minute left. And what I will do when we get to the portion of the meditation, the 15-minute meditation, is I will make sure that I get healing energy sent to all of these requests that are being placed here. So get seated, get yourself comfortable, have some sort of a crystal that you can hold on to in your receptive hand, either a quartz crystal, if you've got a yellow citrine or a yellow calcite, something that's got some yellow in it. And that's going to help you kind of tune into this sun frequency that we're going to be traveling to the wheel with tonight. So let's see if there's anything else coming through. Good to see we have names coming through. Quite a few. So, and I know that some people have DM'd me with some private messages about healing. So I'll make sure that those intentions get out tonight as well. So, all right, let's take a look and get ready to go. Right. So reminder, it's a new moon. It may be a little dark in the skies tonight. Right. Remember that the sun is still out there. Right, not on this side of the earth at this time. So let us find our way to Salem with the golden yellow lights of the crystal wheel tonight. And we're going to get ready to go with Reverend Penny's wonderful meditation. Right, so get yourself comfortable. Take one quick swig of water before we begin. Take a deep breath, everyone. Get ready to go. Make sure you're sitting up. It's easy to fall asleep when you go into alpha. So, and remember, 5 minutes in alpha can get you a couple hours of sleep. So you may not sleep well tonight on your alpha journey, but let's get ready to go. I'm going to clear the energy with a bell, and then we're going to get going. Let the vibration of this bell come through the ethers to wherever you may be, right? Wherever you're receiving this broadcast, let it come and cleanse your space. Tonight's crystal wheel meditation is yellow for success, wealth, and health. Close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Take in each breath slowly and deeply. As you relax and settle in, you begin to sense a yellow light energy descending upon your head. Slowly, this yellow light travels down, relaxing your mind to the muscles of your face, your neck, and shoulders. This energy increases as it flows slowly across your abdomen, back, thighs, shins, and finally to your feet. All tension is released. All incorrect energies fade away with each breath that you inhale and exhale. Picture yourself lying in a shallow brook in the forest, the water not only covering half of your body, but also flowing from your head down past your feet. You are restful as your backside is submerged in this flowing water. Feel the cool water flowing by your sides. Feel the sun's rays shining on the half of your body above the waterline. Visualize water below you, the sun above you, and the forest lining both sides of the brook. Once you have started to smell the green scent of the trees, feel the cool flow of the water under you and the warm sunshine on your face, stomach, and legs. You are ready to count into alpha. While looking through your mind's eye, see the number 7 and see the color red. See the number 6 and see the color orange. See the number 5 and see the color yellow. See the number 4 and see the color green. See the number 3 and see the color blue. See the number 2 and see the color indigo, like the midnight sky. See the number 1 and see the color orchid. You are now an alpha level. Continue to descend, going deeper now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now at your innermost level where everything you do, think, and say will be accurate and correct and for the good of all. And this is so. You begin to feel the smooth stones under your body and hear the sounds of this babbling brook as the water passes below you. Smell the grass and the dirt and the faint smell of pine on the wind. Feel the heat of the sun mix with the nice breeze as it touches your face, stomach, and the top of your legs. You now have all the elements moving with you and around you. Allow the elements of nature to realign and balance your body's energy, balancing your yin and yang, your negative and positive energies, so that they function as one in perfect harmony, empowering your entire body, strengthening and healing it in perfect balance. With your mind's eye, see yourself gently rise up from where you are. You look above you and notice a beautiful yellow glow. Its energy radiates from the massive crystal wheel located 700 feet above Salem, Massachusetts. Focusing on this energy, you are instantly transported to the wheel. You immediately feel calm and grounded. The bright yellow light of the wheel is warm like the sun and inviting. It lovingly embraces you, providing you with endless balance, strength, and self-worth. You feel enriched and peaceful. The yellow light energy balances and corrects all that is incorrect in your life and flourishes you with security and stability that will aid you in all of your endeavors. Success, health, and wealth are blessings from the sun's blazing yellow rays. Take in this energy for all that is good and all that is strong and balanced. Allow yourself to openly absorb this yellow light energy into every fiber of your being and allow it to accomplish its miraculous work. Take a few moments to have this experience, filling your spirit with bright yellow light. When you are done, turn to the others on the crystal wheel and, if able, share this light with them. Together, reach out to the earth below, sending this powerful yellow light energy to all upon it, including those whose names are on the crystal wheel healing list. Everyone benefits from the success, strength, and balance of this bright yellow light radiating from tonight's wheel. We now begin the 15-minute meditation. As you feel the power of this meditation manifesting all over the planet, you realize it is now time to return from the wheel. Instantly and safely you return to where you began, knowing you are healed and full of self-accomplishment and self-worth. This yellow crystal wheel will be above Salem all week, and at any time you may return to heal and to be healed. You may now give yourself total health clearance at this time by passing your hand palm facing in from the top of your head down over your face, throat, chest to abdomen, then sweeping your hand out in front away from you, releasing any residual incorrect energies from your mind, body, and spirit. When you are ready, clear your mind and count up from the alpha state. You can feel the warmth in your feet. You wiggle your toes, beginning to ascend from your deep, relaxed state. The warmth travels up your shins and thighs, across your abdomen and back, slowly crossing your arms and shoulders, finally covering your head. You should feel refreshed and energized. Coming up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you are ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Thank you, Reverend Penny Cabot, High Priestess, for providing us with this amazing meditation. Every single time I go to the wheel, I experience something differently, and I'm very curious to find out what you experienced tonight. So if you could put any of your experiences in the comment portion, that really helps us. That feedback really helps us quite a lot when we're channeling that light from the universe through the wheel and to one another, to ourselves, and to everyone on the planet. It was warm, but it was not unbearably warm. Sometimes the heat can really come through, and it wasn't so much that this time. It was really more of this kind of golden, shimmering, yellow, bright sunlight. And quite a few things came to my mind when I was sending out healing to the people that had put requests out. And one is that I heard the word help quite a lot. Help me. And that's happening every day. We don't have to go into Alpha. We don't need to go to the crystal wheel to know that there are people who need us, who need healing. And so our job, our mission every day, if we can, is to be healing agents and creative catalysts for people that may be in need of our assistance, just by showing up every day, just by being present for someone every day, even if it's just being present for yourself. But one of the other things that came to mind was the sun is always a provider of energy. And so you can go out, right, and just to put your hands out to absorb some sun, if it's safe for you to do so. I know some people are photosensitive, or some people may have some skin issues that they're dealing with. But if it's possible for you to go just absorb some of that sunlight, get that vitamin D cranking in your body, but hold on to it, or absorb it and then hold it into your solar plexus, right? And give gratitude for being able to feel that heat, that energy, and to do something with it, creatively with it. Those are the things that kind of came into my mind this time when I was journeying to the wheel and seeing all these wonderful crystals and all these wonderful souls that were coming. But the ever-present need, the calling that we have been brought to on this path to heal others, whether you are a witch or you are not, is paramount. The world is in need of us and in need of healing. So if you can do this, that would be fantastic. Penny wrote that the wheel will be yellow for the whole week, and it will be. But remember that we are witches that work with the science of witchcraft. And if you are familiar with the text, the Kabbalion, written by the three initiates, the 7 Hermetic principles are listed in there. And one of them is that the universe is mind, and that if we ask the universe for a specific color, if we need it, you can go to the wheel and get any color you really need. The previous meditations that we have done on Facebook Live are recorded and are on our Lori Cabot and the Cabot Kent Hermetic Facebook page. If you go to photos, there is a photo album, and in there you'll see our crystal wheel meditations from our live broadcasts between Reverend Jack and myself, and there might even be one from Reverend Candy in there. And so you can go to the wheel at any time and get any color that you need for any healing that you need, right? There is nothing that's impossible. What I loved about Penny's meditation is that there is all of the presence of all the elements are there, and also the Hermetic principles are there of polarity and of finding your way at integrating all of those things and finding your way to utilize them to go to the wheel. So that's just a wonderful way for you to go there, is to immerse yourself in nature, to be around all of the wonderful flowing energies of nature. So thank you very much for your feedback tonight, because it really, really does help us. And I'm really hoping that this was a beneficial meditation for you. And if it was, if you could potentially, again, donate $2 to $5 at the safe link at ckht.org. Remember, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And you can also show your Cabot pride by popping over to Society 6, maybe getting an item that you have not yet found that might resonate with you to kind of show that you're a Cabot. And remember, you can always become a member. And if you haven't joined yet, remember, if you do, you get your temple patch. You can wear that on any of your ritual wear, or you can potentially wait to take classes in Witchcraft 1 and 2. And after you're a 2, if you wait a year, you can get your own robes. So just know that there is a world of possibilities that are waiting for you. And we are on the verge of that tonight with this new moon in Capricorn, as we're getting ready to set forth and celebrate Imbolc next month, and to be like that stubborn green sprout, right, fighting through the snow to reach the sun, which is what we had a preview of tonight. So I will see all of you next month, right, on Imbolc, if you can join us. I know some of you might be actually celebrating the evening or observing it with your circles, but if you can come to Imbolc, come. And we will be immersing ourselves with more bright pink and more self-esteem, and celebrating Bridget and her fires and her flame, and the smith and the weaver and the mother. So with that, I will part with you, and I will share with you the words that were given to me in an alpha meditation. And that is that your highest good will always prevail. Take very good care of yourselves, right? Focus a lot on that yellow sunlight energy. And Reverend Jack and I will see you next month on Facebook Live.